Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video. The third to last Christmassy review, for this month and this year. Now we've come to reviewing Noelle. I think I got that right, saying it correctly. So yeah, at long last and finally, I got to watch Noelle. I don't know what took me so long to watch this. Why didn't I watch this from when it streamed? In the year that Disney Plus started. I don't know, but I finally watched it this month, and you know what? It was great. It was actually pretty good. It's got a great story to it, and the cast of characters are great too. Anna Kendrick as Noelle Kringle. Oh my gosh, she's fantastic in this movie. The character of Noelle is such a funny, loving, and sweet character, And she tries her best to do things right and stuff like that, and she can get emotional and so on. And the others, like, there's her brother, Nick Kringle, played by Bill Hader, good old Bill Hader. And you know what? Them playing brother and sister, Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader, perfect casting for that. There's also Mrs. Claus, played by Julia Haggerty. Am I saying that last name right? Best known for, of course, being in the Airplane films. Yeah, and got that sweet and innocent voice she has, you know what I'm saying? And Kris Kringle, played by Jay Brazu. Am I saying that last name right? Well, because the opening to the film is really cool because we get to see, Noelle and Nick as kids and with their dad, and because it's Christmas Eve. And Nick is chosen to be the next Santa after his father, and when we come to, present time and where the movie takes place, 6 months ago, Kris Kringle had passed away, and Nick is to be the next Santa, and at one point, Noelle tells Nick to, take a weekend off and such, but what she didn't realize, and what the other citizens of the North Pole didn't realize, that Nick completely left, never came back, and the blame is taken on Noelle, which, my gosh, just you immediately take it out on her, don't understand what she's saying, she doesn't give time to explain. The other cast, Gabriel Kringle, I guess, yeah, the nephew / cousin, I want to assume, yeah, played by Billy Elcher, if I'm saying the last name right. At first time, I was thinking, is he going to be, the jerk and, the main antagonist? Well, not really an antagonist, and not really kind of a jerk. He's just kind of messing things up and not doing it right. Because, he's at one point, they give him the position of being Santa, but it doesn't go so well because of what he's doing and so on. The other cast of characters, in the real world, Los Angeles? Yeah, Los Angeles. There's Jake Hapman, if I'm saying that right, played by Kingsley Ben Ader, and his son, Alex, played by Mako Smedley. God, I hope it's him. Plays the son. I don't see why not. And another great character in this too that tags with Noelle, Elf Polly, played by Shirley MacLaine. Yeah, I know that name, and I know I've seen her from something else, but yeah. Some of the other cast, there's Elf Mortimer, played by Ron Funches, if I'm saying that last name right, and Michael Gross, who plays the Elder Elf. And so, some of the other cast, I'm trying to see, well, yeah, and sometimes there would also be, I guess, yeah, there would be these elf carolers singing. It's pretty funny. But it's got some emotional stuff to it, and when, Nick, instead, is, doing yoga and, stuff like that. So, at one point, Noelle gets arrested at one point and thrown into, a mental hospital or something, but then, at one point, Jake, who at first doesn't believe Noelle when she gives the whole story to him, but then he realizes that it's all true, when, say, Elf Polly reveals that she's an elf, and Elf Polly, Jake, and Nick, they help break out Noelle from the mental hospital. The psychiatrist that was talking to Noelle, she sees the sleigh out through the window. Like at one point, she passes out, and that little one cute baby reindeer that's alongside with Noelle. Gotta forget the name of that little baby reindeer's name, and even Noelle trying to call out to the baby reindeer, but it just, we gotta practice that. You gotta learn that, And when the reindeer and the sleigh are parked where they land, like they're getting attention from the people, like throwing like bird seed at them, and just, God, it's hilarious. And one of the reindeer is trying virtual reality. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. But the ending is great, and Noelle gives a very sweet and warm speech about what she believes about Christmas, what she thinks the meaning of Christmas is. It's very touching indeed, and basically, Noelle becomes the Santa. And another thing that I can't miss out on saying, Noelle interacting with this girl who is deaf, and they're at this, she's at this building of orphanage, or not orphanage, but, those taking people in need, for home, and, the little girl wishes that her mom would get a job, and it's very touching and such, and when Noelle is delivering presents, and when she, returns to that place and, with the little deaf girl, now is it, I think it's Michelle. Yeah, Michelle, the deaf girl, she wakes up and so do the others, and, they see that Noelle is Santa, and they say, "Merry Christmas, Santa," and, like Noelle's telling them to go back to sleep and so on. But it has a great ending to it, as I said, the epilogue and what goes on in the North Pole is great, and Noelle being in charge, and Nick becoming, teaching yoga and such to the elves, and during some of the film, like the Puffins giving Noelle a hard time, but then she shows the Puffins, prove them right. So yeah. And the friendship between Noelle and Jake was great, and Jake is a divorced dad, and and spending time with the son. But it seems like everything works out okay when, like, say, Jake does make it to to his ex-wife's house, and she seems happy and so on, and it's all thanks to Noelle, pretty much. Yeah. So, and it was funny because Noelle giving Jake a ride on the sleigh, and when she dropped him off at his ex-wife's house. And yeah, with all that being said, Noelle is a really good Disney Christmas film. And for it being a Disney Plus original, you know what? It'd be okay if there was a sequel. It wouldn't hurt. Why not? Disney, give it a shot. Let's see what you got. Bring back the people, not just the cast members, but the people who directed and wrote the first film. Why not? Let's see if you can do this. But with all that being said, how do I rate Noelle? Well, why not? A 10 out of 10, because I think it's really great, and you guys let me know what you think of Noelle. If you've seen it, and what you think of the movie, and what you thought of my review of the film, leave comments as always, and give the review a like as always. Yep, so again, 10 out of 10 for Noelle. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Noelle. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And 2 more left for this year. Last 2 Christmas films to review, and yep, and the next one coming up will be another direct to Disney Plus Christmas film, and which came out this year. Do you know which one it is? Maybe you do. Let's just say a kid alone in the house. Yeah, you know which one it is. Stay tuned for that. The second to last. Take care, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas, and peace out.